Howdy, welcome back to 2021. If you see my community posts tab, you'll see that I'm a hell of a yapper, so I want to yap more. Therefore I'm here to share my unpopular opinions, or hot takes, or whatever you want to call it. So if you hate me and my takes here on this video, please call me slurs. Tell me that you want me to kill myself and dox me, that'll be gracious. So without further ado, Abysmal by Hannah Bang. No, he's actually not, it was just a clickbait thingy, but he does have my favorite tone of the group. I would rather hear him singing way more than Jongho, because unlike Jongho, San is versatile. That was kinda mean, but I don't mean to hate on anyone, it's just that not only Jongho always sings on the same tone, he's always doing high notes all the time. I mean, yeah, you're great at it, you've been flexing that since debut, I know that already, now show me something else. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure every single title track have a high note of his, it just don't affect me anymore, especially when there's some songs out there where all his lines are high notes, it's just not special to me anymore when you do it all the fucking time. In conclusion, not only I like San's voice better, but he's also way more versatile. Note, because I actually wanna have a serious convo with the choreographer. Yeah, it is very cool, only watching the dance is a great time indeed, love the moves on the last chorus, but how the hell are they supposed to sing while dancing to this song? The whole song is with more deep and low tones on their voices, they almost exclusively use their chest and throat voices throughout the whole song, and that's extremely hard to keep it stable, it's almost like they were setting them for failure with this one. If you don't know, using your chest voice allows you to go deeper, but it's way harder to keep it stable, while if you use your head voice, it allows you to hit higher notes, and it's also easier to keep it stable, so it really baffles me how a company with a reputation of not giving vocal training to their artists approve a choreo like that. It looks like something I would see in 1 Million Studio, you know, where no one have to sing while dancing. I took a little too long to make this video, so this opinion is kinda outdated, not because now I disagree with it, but because no one's really talking about this topic anymore. To put in perspective, this started because of Supernova, almost a year ago already, but I still want to talk about it regardless. I really don't understand why you guys are so bothered by pre-releases, it's more content, more MVS, and it makes me hyped up for the actual comeback, and if it wasn't as good, who cares, besides being better than the title isn't a new thing at all. And if your problem is that there's not many actual new songs on the album, well guess what, the very next day the album drop, any of those songs won't be new anymore either. So there's no difference. I really don't understand why y'all hate it so much. I honestly don't like seeing itzy performing the OT4 songs with Leah, not for any evil reason, but because it don't sound nor look good. Let's start with the fact that some of the lines they gave to her don't fit her voice and don't feel genuine. If the songs were OT5 since the beginning, Leah wouldn't get the "Let's Bring It Up Now" part in Born to Be, she wouldn't have had Yuna's pre-chorus in Untouchable, and many more. Another point is she doesn't fit the dance, and I'm not even talking about her dancing skills, because she can blend with the members very well on their other songs. But I guess the problem is that everyone had only 4 members in mind while making the whole project, and it just don't feel right including someone else. They should have done just like they did with Twice. They've had all the members in mind while making the song, the line distribution, the choreography, so it never felt weird or out of place to see Mina or Jonghyun on the songs where they didn't participate during their hiatus. Again, this is not a problem with Leah herself, because in their gold era, I don't have this problem. Look, I will never support hate or support artists listening to hate comments, and I'm very open about the hate Chappell Roan is getting and how stupid it is, but a Hyeon should listen to the constructive criticism and turn the hate into criticism. Yes, the hate was too much, but it had a reason. She was overperforming and not matching the members' energy, and as a group they should always find a middle term just so everyone is on the same page, but it looks like she listened to these criticisms and it's just underperforming out of spite. That's immature and unprofessional of her, and of course, I'm not trying to victim blame no one, but it is how it is. The hate will always come, you just gotta learn how to transform them into motivation for you to become a better artist. And the reason I say this to her and not to Chappell Roan is because in Chappell's case is something related to her private life. So she doesn't have to just deal with it, but with a Hyeon, it's something related to her job, that's something she have to deal with and learn to either ignore or turn them into motivation to become a better performer. Again, it looks like she's underperforming out of spite, when she should become a better performer out of spite. I have said before how much the wayv lift market the unhypen members, it's just terrible. The company focus and target the attention deficient white pad teenage girls that are easily victims to parasocial relationships so much that they treat the members as anime boys instead of real humans, and just by the way I described the target audience, I don't think I need to explain why that's a bad idea. Okay, I thought it was a company problem, but then I've watched this video, and oh god. Absolutely no shade to the owner, I quite like the way they edited the video, it was a great and funny watch, but as you can see from the title, it's basically Haesung in a lot of different situations feeding the parasocial girlies, and yes, only the girls, because he makes sure to say princess and just assume all his fans are female automatically. He don't even consider the idea of having male fans, and yes, I am a little hurt by it, but that's not the point. My point is that the way the fans, not only the Korean fans, but the fans in general, reacted to the female dancers in Bite Me, and how horrible they'll probably react when he start dating some girl. It's unfortunately all the repercussions and consequences of his actions. And yes, I'm only talking about Haesung, even though he's not the only member who does that, since he's the one who does this more directly. In conclusion, Haesung needs to go to the horny jail, and his stans needs to be sentenced to at least 1 hour of touching grass per day. It's crazy how it's been 10 years since Jessica left the group and people are still there believing that a OT9 can happen on the future. Like, be so fucking for real for a second, they don't even talk to each other anymore. The reason of why I don't say the same for Neverlands, for example, is because it's very clear that all 6 of the G-Idol members still care for each other. Now the SNSD members and Jessica, it's almost like they've never met each other, and I really doubt someone like Tiffany with the freedom that she has today wouldn't at least hang with her if they were still close. I would believe on her FX reunion, since unlike SNSD, Crystal and the other FX members still have a great relationship. Sorry if I've hit you with the truth too hard, but almost 11 years of delusion is a bit too much. This one is so simple. They were never the example of horrible vocals y'all wanted them to be. Crazy how only one not even bad, but average performance was enough for you guys to completely discredit their whole career in and out of LE SSERAFIM. And what proves me that it was never about the vocals and only about wanting a new idol to be the target, is that there's still people till this day with this shitty narrative. Even though they've gotten a lot better, Sakura could become the next Mariah Carey and y'all would still hate on her vocals. And don't even get me started on that shit show that was people being so comfortable on making fun of someone breaking out in tears. And that's literally all I have for now. Again, if you hate my opinion so much, please call me horrible names on Twitter, take advantage of the fact that I don't have it so I won't see it, but at least be creative with the horrible names. Anyways, that's it, bye.